Thank you very much. I'm Saratiel Hakizimana Bimenyimana, a student at Suffolk, New Hampshire University. Currently, I'm working on a project called the Psychology at Work. In this project, I'm going to tell you all about the two physiological scientific claims on happiness. In this point, there are two persons who talked about a claim on happiness. The first person is Brendon Burchard, who talked about secret to happiness. Brendon Burchard said that how happiness comes from orientation toward the world in which we look at the past, the present, and the future in specific ways. The three time zone describe your life very clearly, from who you are and where you were and even where you were going. Here are something that can help you to have more positive orientation toward the past. The first, accepting your starting point and being honest about your limitation. The second, having a list of personal strength. The third, having a list of your accomplishments. The fourth, having a list of things you are grateful for. Burchard also talked about how people need to be happy emotionally and physically healthy. On this point, Burchard said that people need to sleep 8 hours, drinking more water, eating more green vegetable, also taking breakfast in their daily activities. Also, Burchard said that people must get outside, move around a little bit in order to get fresh mind. Burchard also talked about relationship. On this point, he said that people need to live peacefully and respect each other. Also, he said that people need to love and honor each other. Also, people need to make life enjoyable for each other. The next one, Burchard said that people need to understand that they are the only one's friends. Burchard also talked about spirituality. On this point, this is all about looking our lives, making decision, and asking some question for yourself. The question that you may ask for yourself. The first is, am I content emotionally? If I'm not content emotionally, then how do I see the past, the present, and the future? The second question that I may ask for myself, am I okay physically? If I'm not okay physically, how am I going to sleep or eating? Or to feel spiritually thankful to the Creator about what He gave us or for what we have now. Let us move on Sonja Lyubomirsky, who talked about happiness for a lifetime. Sonja Lyubomirsky started saying that people need to be kind and generous to make others happier. The second, Sonja Lyubomirsky said that she said about the proverbs of Chinese, who said also about happiness. The proverb of happiness said that if you need happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you need happiness for a day, go fishing. If you need happiness for a month, get married. If you need happiness for a year, inherit your fortune. If you need happiness for a lifetime, help someone. In this quote, President George Walker Bush said about the benefit of help someone that is very beneficial. For example, if you help somebody, you get friends. If you help someone, people who see what you are doing, they appreciate the good things you do or the work you do. Doing this can bring a social positive impact, to mean that if you do the best things, you will live in the society without any problem. Later, Sonja Lyubomirsky conducting her study, where participants were asked to do 5 acts of kindness per week for a period of 6 weeks. Sonja Lyubomirsky, she grouped the participants into three groups. The first group is control groups. This group did nothing. The second group is a single day group. This group did all their kind 5 action in one day. The third group is different day group. This different days group did their 5 kind action in separated days. According to the action that the three group perform are: brought my brother a comic book, offered to take friend to the airport, brought a homeless man a hopper, and visiting grandma in the hospital. As a finding, the participants for a single day were more successful of making people happy than controlling group who were too busy in their activities. Also, different days group made less people happy. The group that did the best to make the people happy is the second one, which is one single day group. As a conclusion, we need to be motivated, committed, and put much effort in everything we are doing in order to be happy. Sonja's claim is the one which is good. She tried to use different experiments, facts from different farmers and authors, such as Bush and the Chinese proverb. However, Brando used his own opinion without referring to different farmers or scientifics to support his saying. Here are some reasons that shows why Bouchard's claim lacks scientific support, and 2 reasons why Sonja's claim have scientific support. The 2 reasons why Bouchard's claim lacks scientific support: the first, he did not use experiment to show how people can be happy. The second, he did not referring to different farmers or scientific examples to support his saying. According to Sonja Lyubomirsky, the 2 reasons why Sonja's claim have scientific support. The first one, she tried to use experiment where she asked the participant to do 5 acts of kindness. The second, she also tried to conduct her thought referring to different others to support her. Those are the 2 facts that led her to have scientific support for happiness. Thank you very much.